Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? No? No? Bad? Good? Bad? Bad? Good? Bad? Good? Bad? Eh? All right, there we go. All right, sorry about that. All right. I want a 2 and a 3 from you guys since your pick's so horrible. All right, so I could probably get a 2-4 out of them. Yo, what's going on, man? What you guys up to? Eek. Okay. It's all right. I really want to get this guy off the team because I have other wide receivers who really, really want to get in here. Because I can't pay him because he's 26, and I only sign people that are 25 and under. All right, so I think let's go ahead and go Green Bay. Let's go ahead and go Packers. I can get a 2-4. Let's see, how close was it again? It was pretty close, if I remember. It was definitely green. Just for the sake, dude, it's not old at all. But just for the sake of keeping it challenging, for the sake of keeping it challenging, yeah, I try to do that. It also forces me to get rid of really good players. It forces me to draft, good people. I'm gonna keep him right now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and keep him so he can. That'll drive up the want on him. But oh god. All right, let's hire and assign scouts. Yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. I don't need a quarterback, so I can let him go. And let's just go ahead and get rid of everybody. I'm kind of good on linebackers for right now too. Oh yeah. I'm playing. It's just I got frustrated before, and yeah, I kind of got frustrated before and deleted the other one because it kind of upset me real bad. Ooh, left end on the west. Cornerback, wide receiver. All right. All right. Free agent scouts. I don't really need. I do need some defensive ends. I don't really need any of that. I don't really need that. Oh, defensive. Oh yeah, DNs and defensive tackles. Yeah, I could definitely use that. That could definitely help. All right, so let's go 2 stars. Cornerback, safety, tight end. No. Tight end, safety, QB. Mm, yeah, I could use a running back. I can always use some tackles too. You can never have too many good offensive linemen. All right, so let's go to 1 star. Sorry, I hit the button. Sort 1 stars. Uh, there you go. Wide receiver, cornerback. Could use some of those. Let's get one more in here. Uh, that's back into 2s. Huh. All right, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, and we'll hire him just to kind of. All right, so there we go. All right, this is that how many? You have 4 scouts, right? You have a 3 star, right? Oh God! Wait. Wait. Do you have 3 1 stars? Right? Let me know if is that right. Do you have 3 1 stars? 3 1s? Right? Uh, actually, that's it. That's it. D end and running backs. There you go. All right. Do you have 3 1 stars in this game? Oh shit, that's fine. All right, here we go. So what am I doing? All right, so assign scout, and we'll put him We'll put this person nationally, right? Yeah, cause there's that. There's national. West is wide receiver, left in linebacker, middle linebacker. So left in wide receiver, left in wide receiver, middle linebacker. He was West, right? Yeah, that was West. Okay. Cornerback, defensive tackle, right end. And this is central. Cornerback, right end, defensive end. Cornerback, defense. All right. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. like that. All right, this one has to be one of my cornerback ones. Cornerback is northeast. All right, that's good. Nice. And then southeast. Wide receiver. Hold on. Oh, so hold on. Defensive tackle. Hold on. Manage. I don't think that one was right. It's actually perfect. All right, and we'll go scouting later. Let's just go ahead and get into the game. We've already done all the mini games that we need to do. I've just done that. Let's go ahead and. So, who wants to talk about the Super Bowl? Anybody? I'm here for it. Yep. See, I knew it. That's why I asked if you wanted to talk about it. It was definitely an interesting game. I didn't see the game going the way that it did. I don't want to use all my points for that. Let's focus on defense. Very heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Totally agree with that. All right. Play recognition. There we go. Here we go. Just to let everyone know, I'm not good. Dude, he was doing great, but you guys got away from the run in the second half. That's what it was. It was. What was it? The first quarter, McCaffrey had he had 40 something all-purpose yards in the first quarter and a half. All right, here we go. We got. Oh my God. Oh God. I'm gonna get fucking wrecked. Oh, and it's a home game. Playing at home. And I just upgraded my stadium. So, yep, that's our new stadium.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and the wait is over for this rivalry.
Once again, George Kittle I don't understand how George Kittle is a non-factor.
Get strapped in.
You know what I mean?
It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
One pass was,
the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen
one completion or that one catch that he had to take off the board. But
have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
All blitz.
Into the air right away is Allen. That is caught by Lamb. Still going inside the 20.
75-yard pass, first play.
CD Lamb with career touchdown number
I just don't know if I can do this. I just don't know if I'm good enough to play this in all Madden mode.
And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick
and they got me for a flag for roughing the kicker.
Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Did I hurt him?
And that flag accepted.
There's no difference, but it's just this is the first, well, technically second time, but I mean, just man, this shit on the next gens, it's not good. It's not good. It's not easy. I mean, on the PS4, I mean, I could just dominate and carry a team to a Super Bowl first year.
Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves,
all Madden.
This back now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, like, why?
Are going to get him as he goes down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now Hill to return it. Boom! Still fighting through tackles. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here for the 1st and 10. On play action, Allen to the right side and complete to Jefferson. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well,
she was a little bit faster.
Back here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Let's go.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Oh, my God. Okay.
28 yards. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have.
There we go. There we go.
With the Bengals in 2020, he was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs.
The action.
Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. That's complete.
What?
The gain of 3 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Up the middle they go. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They'll set up to throw. And his throw's going to be
interfered with, but whatever.
It was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy, couldn't get it. And intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing.
Disheartening.
Big time
19 yards.
Big time stop by them.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Complete out to Hill. And taking it across midfield. And
This is going on. It's going to be a long night.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Bill.
To the air, Allen. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down, Buffalo.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
125 passing, so he's on pace for 500 yards passing.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage.
Honestly, right now, dude, I would be happy with just giving up 3.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm not good at this game
nice
anymore.
sustained drive off of plays like that, and that strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Allen.
Stop. There we go.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
Right.
And his kick is indeed good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then they get hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys.
I like doing matchup on kickoff returns like
The
that.
Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it as they head out on the field for this drive.
And he's a receiving back. That's the crazy part of it all.
Really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12
Oh, what did I
yards,
do?
first down. Oh, he faced a spike. But it's not going to work.
He'll do the ball.
They got him. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure he squirts free. You've got someone to tackle him.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Love you, dude.
Now back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Watch out for Hill on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
I mean, I have to hold him to a field goal or the game's over.
And 10. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Throwing on 1st down.
That Carroll dude he's good.
Waving his arm saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Dolphins offense returning to the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. On first down, it's Shepard. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Out to the right here to Shepard. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another completion there. And, you know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career, an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
57 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready? Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things have not been going their way. But they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back live now.
alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
They'll run on first down. Shepard, and a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On third down, it's Shepard. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Right back to him on first down. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Second and 14. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
The lessons will continue for this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And great special teams work here. Let's just knock it on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Allen to throw once more. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Jefferson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And out come the Dolphins now. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Fights through and now a crease. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Allen's throw is complete. First target, first catch, and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And they'll run again. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, It may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Allen. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Allen, and they'll run on first down with Jefferson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 15 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Dolphins now down 24-21, a minute 12 to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now he's free at the 35. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Now, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
They'll try and run for it. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Shrugs him off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Dolphins, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Ready? Go! Here we go, here we go! Hot, hot! Set! Ready? Come on, set! Set, go! Ready, set! Ready! On the double! Hut! Let's go! Set up! Okay, break! Ready, ready? Down! Go! Set up! Hot, hot! Ready up! Ready! Here we go! Shot! Check, go! Let's set! Ready! Ready! Set! Hut! Ready, ready! Get up! Got it! Ready? Ready, ready? Ready! Go! Ready, break! Hot, hot! Here we go, here we go! Set! Come on, set! Ready? Ready? Check, go! Let's go! Ready? Down! Hut! Set up! Set up! Here we go, shot! Ready, ready? Let's go now! Go! On the ready! Hut, hut! Shot! Ready! Ready! Set! Check, go! Ready, ready! 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 Hut! Here we go, here we go! Get up! Ready, ready! Ready, ready? Ready! Go! Set! Hut, hut! Okay, ready? Ready? Come on, set! Set, go! On the set! Ready? Ready, set! Hut! Let's go! Get up!
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got the Dolphins.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
They'll start out here with the option left. Pushing his way. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So here are the Dolphins now with excellent field position to start things out. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The tight end in motion right. Shedding through the defense. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
1st down, they stay with Moss on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for New England. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their second drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay and early on.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. As they've got it as we resume action. On first down, Shepard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've got a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pop for them to put some early distance the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
That good for 22 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Buying time to his left. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. New England's offense set to go. Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is. And we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a rough opening game, have to go to the Thursday game. That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2. So I would agree with you totally on that.
Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Moss on the give up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted. It's spotted at the 14-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
2nd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On first down, they'll start out with Moss. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Caught on the right side by Adams. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 4. That one to the right side and incomplete. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touch?
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back. Halftime over.
for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
On second down, it's Shepard, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this won't be enough. Stop the yard. They'll try and run for it. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I love those plays. 4th and 1, that's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 9 now. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime, Mings, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken right on the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Ready.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Buffalo 18.
2nd and 13. That's complete left side to Shepard. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And now out come the Patriots. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. Shedding the tackle. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. This is 2nd and 8. A give running right, Moss. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, make
for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
On second down now, it's Shepard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
22-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Shepard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Shepard fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 Bobcat. Panther 11.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Dancing to his left.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Pass complete. Now race for the marker.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Here's 2nd down and 3. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. So the Dolphins now down by 4. A little over 40 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Throws right side, and that's complete. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
Back to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. Definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So now all eyes on the Patriots, trailing by a field goal. 27 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have a first down, but a great tackle there. It keeps him from getting to the boundary. They'll look to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for Miami, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.